And in some breaking news that's coming in at this point in time, Bharat Kisan Union has moved an intervention application in the top court challenging the three farm laws. Plea says that the acts, if implemented, will spell disaster for the farming community by opening a parallel market. End of quote. Let me go across to Meenakshi, who's joining us on the phone line. Meenakshi, this is of course a big development here. We have to see how and when it gets accepted by the top court. But what can you tell us?
Well, Avni, at the outset, the last time Supreme Court took up the contentious farm laws was on the 12th of October. Subsequent to that, the Bharat Kisan Union has moved intervention application before the Supreme Court challenging the said laws, saying that the farmers will become more vulnerable as a result of the passage of these laws. And they have challenged the three set of laws: the Farmer Protection Empowerment Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act of 2020, the Farmers Trade Produce and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act of 2020, and also the Essential Commodities Amendment Act of 2020. So in this petition, the group is alleging that the laws will pave the way for the cartelization and the commercialization of agriculture and will go ahead and make the farmers vulnerable to corporate greed. So very quickly, some perspective for our viewers. Remember, the farm laws are already under challenge before the Supreme Court after they've been passed in September. So this is an additional intervention application on behalf of the farmers' body that has now been moved in the Supreme Court. And like you rightly mentioned, it will be worthwhile to see what perspective the Supreme Court takes on this issue, because remember, at the time of M.L. Sharma's challenge in the Supreme Court pertaining to farm laws, the Supreme Court had said that if any law has been passed as per the parliamentary procedure, then just the passage of the law in itself is not a ground for challenge before the Supreme Court unless and until something unconstitutional is made out in that law. That observation had come by in the month of October 2020, and underlining again for our viewers that the last time Supreme Court took up these contentious farm laws was only on the 12th of October. So subsequent to that, the matter has not yet been posted for hearing. So we'll obviously be keeping a close eye and tracking the developments as and when they pan out in the Supreme Court.
All right, Meenakshi, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.